Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you all had a blessed Christmas and welcome to the Christmas season. For those that know, Christmas just starts on Christmas Day, and there's actually like an 8-day festivity that traditionally Christians, that's the way we celebrated. So, Merry Christmas, okay? Uh, if you're like me, your social media feed is filled with all these different programs to get in shape, start a diet, all those kinds of things because January 1st is right around the corner. So I thought it'd be a good time to put out a challenge. Initially, I put it out for security related folks in our churches, but really it's for anybody that is just kind of looking for something to jumpstart new habits, new priorities, in order to kind of start the year off fresh. And so, just kind of want to share my mindset on designing these things. Through the years, I've done several programs. Exodus 90 is a spiritual based one, but you really do. It's an awesome program that rids you of kind of all the garbage that's in your life, to include sin, which is awesome. Then there's things like 75 Hard. So there's all kinds of stuff out there that is really good and can be very impactful for your life. So what I want to do is just a real short one, but just so you know kind of the background through my experience with these things. I took some of the highlights and kind of designed this for that. It is very simple. It's not too complex, but hopefully something that you guys can jump into and make an impact in your life. So it's only 30 days, so you can do anything for 30 days, I think, right? All right, the very first thing I would say is the accountability piece. So I learned this through Exodus 90. It is incredibly fruitful. I think, especially men in today's day and age, we don't do well with building really solid relationships. But we are a communal being. Like, we've got to do that. This kind of adage of, especially the American way of, picking yourself up by the bootstraps and kind of this rugged individual mentality. While rugged individual responsibility is crucial, I think this is a lie that we've kind of bought into as Americans specifically, because we need community, especially men need other men to hold ourselves accountable. So that's the first thing, is find a battle buddy, somebody that you can check in with just daily, that you are getting these things done. It is very fruitful whenever you find somebody that is suffering along with you, the impact that has, because you're far less likely to just blow it off and not do those things when you know that somebody else is counting on your text, that you got these things done. So that's number one. Next thing is the spiritual side of the house. So taking 15 minutes of silence in order to pray, right? So I love this term, angelmals. So we are spiritual and bodily beings. And so if you're going to make changes in your life without, connecting with the creator, the intelligent designer of this thing that we call humans, then we're going to be missing something, right? So it is going to end up being just in ourselves, and it's not going to go anywhere. So we need to connect with God. So take 15 minutes. So be very intentional about that. I laid it out here, kind of doing 10 minutes of spiritual reading, and then use the last 5 minutes to journal specifically about the things that you're thankful for. I do this routinely each morning. It really does help my headspace and way to kind of have an outlook. I can get overwhelmed, anxious, depressed, all those kinds of things. But whenever you really take to account all the blessings and the things that you should be thankful for, it's life-changing, right? So next thing is the physical side of the house. So doing a 30-minute workout. That can be whatever that looks like for you. So you just need to move your body, right? So whether that's running, walking, playing games with your kids, but it's got to be 30 minutes. So if it's less than 30 minutes, it doesn't count. Okay, so make it habitual, so that you are getting 30 minutes of movement into your life. We are a sedentary society. We sit at our desks. We sit scrolling all the time. And so just by getting back to moving and recreating that habit can have a profound impact on your life. Okay. Next thing is what we consume, right? So following a diet for 30 days, I don't care what it is. It just needs to be legit designed to improve yourself physically, right? So don't go on the 30-day chocolate and beer diet. Go find something. I'm going to attempt with my wife doing the carnivore diet. So there's tons of stuff out there. Just look for something that is going to improve your life physically and do that. The two caveats I would say is whatever that diet is, exclude alcohol and then no cheat meals. Okay, so 30 days, it is tough. It's simple but not easy. Give it a try. Next one, I did pull from 75 Hard. We, including myself, walk around dehydrated all the time. I think I drink probably much more coffee than I do water. So it's very imbalanced and dehydrates you, quite honestly. So drinking 1 gallon of water a day will make you physically feel better because that's where we need to be. What I have found, though, is from the mental perspective, it is extremely challenging because you really do have to set yourself up for success early by drinking water in order to get that in. You don't want to be at 7 o'clock at night having only consumed like a quarter of a gallon and have to down that amount of water. It's too overwhelming. So it is from a mental game perspective. It's a really good task to try to get in, and then obviously the physical gain that you're going to have from that is huge too. Okay. So 1 act of kindness per day. So this goes to relationships, finding ways to be of service to others. So again, I designed this for our church security folks, the people who are volunteering in our churches to provide security. It's a way that we can really kind of flex that service muscle and find ways to help others, to serve others. So this is a very good way to do that. Just find one way to be kind, right? Without asking for anything back. And then the last one is talking to one stranger per day and find out something about them. So this is specifically for church security folks that I had in mind because building rapport, breaking the ice, all those kinds of things with persons of concern is something that is a skill that has to be developed. And so this is the way we're going to do that. If you're not one of those folks and are trying this challenge out, it can be beneficial too. Okay. So actually connecting with the people, being with your sphere of influence, just finding people in your life that happen to come in your life and finding out a little bit about them is going to build you up. It's going to build them up. Build your community up. So even though it may not be insecurity at all, you just want to try this challenge. That's the purpose behind that. It actually will be beneficial for you if you do it. Again, it's 30-day challenge. Do each of those things each day. And then after those 30 days or throughout it, if you want to, on the Facebook page or wherever you see this, want to log in how you're doing, that's awesome. But find a buddy. Okay, do it with somebody that you can hold that accountability with. It makes all the difference in the world. So let me know how that goes, guys. The Guard Hard Challenge, 30 days. Y'all can do it. Have a happy New Year, guys. God bless.